Alrighty, here is a little lesson on the new notes. Okay, first off, they're going to be what they call cross fingerings, which means they can be very complicated to get comfortable with. You have different cross, like forked cross fingerings. As you notice, the C uses a weird fingering combination. Cross fingerings are a lot more difficult. Okay, now the B flat is going to be the first note I teach. It is your first finger, your third finger, your fourth finger, and your sixth finger on the E flat key. And see, I'm putting these middle fingers up not to insult you or anything, but just because it'll show you that those two fingers do not go down. That's a B flat. Now, where it gets tricky is if you're going B flat to C, bum, 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 bum. You can see the difficulty, so I want you to practice just going B flats to C's. Slow. So you can do it smoothly like that. Practice very slow. Next note we're going to learn is low and high F and high G. Okay, low F is all three down and forked on your other hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 in pinky. Now, low F and high F are the exact same fingering. That's right, they repeat. So when you're doing low F, high F is the exact same thing on a Baroque flute. Okay, so you want to try practicing with F, G, A, B flat, and C. You can do your warm-up scale on that. Next note on the Baroque flute is E flat. Actually, no, we're going to go with E next. Low E is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in pinky. And both octaves are the same. They're both the same. So remember that. E, low E, high E. F. Now we're going to see the F sharp. F sharp varies. Some will use first finger. It depends on your preference, but I find first finger is usually more in tune when you're going up. When you're going down, I would use your E flat key in the bottom two. You can hear the difference? But watch. See, this one's better for going up. This one's better for going down. So get used to both fingerings of F sharp because they do sound quite different. Now, some people can get away with bending their F with the first finger. You can also have fun with that when you're playing it. Next note is E flat. E flat is low E flat is all 6 down. High E flat, you take the first finger off like on the D. And there you go. You now have a chromatic scale. Pretty much. Few extra notes. G sharp or A flat, G sharp and A flat. On a Baroque flute with no keys, it's first and second and these 3 down. Okay, if you have the A flat key, close it up. Alrighty, so now we have the chromatics going in order. Low E flat, E, F, F sharp or F sharp, G, G sharp or G sharp, A, B flat, B, C, and all C sharp is the bottom 3 down and nothing on the top. Then the D for the high D is open. E flat is the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one off. That for E flat. E, you close it back down, blow harder. F, F sharp or F sharp, and G. And up to that point, you should be able to get all the chromatic notes of the basic range. But they're not in tune. You're going to have to adjust your pitches for each one by rolling the flute around to get tuning. But just practice getting familiar with all those notes. Use whole notes and so forth. Next episode, we're going to get into high notes. And then after that, I'm going to start posting basic studies on here to using this flute. This thing's got a very high range and a very broad range. And as I said, when you're tuning, it can be very difficult. Enjoy fidgeting with the notes for now. Next movie will be just a theory movie on treble clef, note positioning, ledger lines, and the basics.